Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Chronicles of Captain Pontos. We are making a somewhat delayed start today due to a slight lack of bodies. Pontos, aka Ryan, he is on holiday, having a lovely time in Spain somewhere. So he isn't here. So the part of Pontos this week will be played by Kevin. I think Kevin's got control of Pontos.
I've got Boren at the moment, so you
You've
might
got
have to
Borin?
just transfer.
Okay, I can do that. So, so we are going to have some characters being played by other characters in the game. Let's see. Let's take Kevin off of Borin. There we go. And I will give control of Pontos to Kev, I think, just because that's who I thought had it. Hopefully we are going to have Nate joining us in a little while. He said he was going to be a bit late. Just can't get the players these days. Jokes. In all seriousness, we have had an excellent run with many sessions. So...
we need a jingle.
Yeah, we do need a jingle. Chris, do you want to look after Deep?
I can try. I've never had a second character
Yeah,
before.
give it a go. Give it a go.
Yeah. I'll try not to kill him.
You can always consult with the rest of us, can't you? So we have we have 3 players, and oops, I got rid of the wrong one there. We have 3 players for 5 characters, and for a second I thought Kev had frozen, but in fact he was just sitting quite still.
No, I was just looking at Pontos' stats. Oh, he did get an absolute pounding last week.
He had somewhat of a walloping.
Yeah.
So, would you like to give us a quick recap, which is the first thing I should have said, but I started waxing lyrical and going off into other things.
Yeah, well, last week there was a lot of musical chairs, really, with the rooms. We went into one that had some interesting tiles on the floor, guarded by some dried up husks of the Nethril inhabitants. We managed to take them out, figured out the floor code, and that then made the room rotate round. But then we realised we'd left something in the previous room, so that the room was just going round and round and round like a spinning top as we were trying to sort things out, and our DM was having tears and of having to keep sorting all that out. But eventually we kind of got our act back together, got healed, and then we went into this open room which we thought had a spellcasting type Nethril character and some guards. We went into this time and there was 4 other Nethril guards, and these things have these very nasty breath attacks which have absolutely walloped us. So in retaliation, Char did give him quite a nice walloping back last week, and we also found out that our cleric can heal the enemy as well with his necromantic spells.
Well remembered.
I'm sorry, I missed that part. What the hell did he do that?
Well, I don't think he did it deliberately.
He did, in English, he did a Toll the Dead, but it turns out the necromantic spell heals them rather than damages them.
Lovely.
But we didn't know that until it happened.
So let's zoom in on the room that we are currently in. I will zoom in on the other view as well, so as to give a nice view to anyone watching from home. If you're watching from home, hello! How are you? Lovely to see you.
Oh.
Like, share and subscribe, and let us say things in the chat.
From 31 yet?
What's that?
I mean, we're at 31 now. What did we start on?
But
Well, we started on 0, obviously. So
it's
Well,
is
yeah,
session,
you know, like
this is session 32 out on this particular arc.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the number of followers on
Oh right.
YouTube.
Oh,
no, I meant that as well.
Oh, okay.
sorry. I
Yeah.
apologise.
We must be approaching our 100th session, but
Mhm.
I'm not sure exactly what number we're on. I think we're in the high 90s at the moment.
Yeah.
So I would have to do some maths to work out what number we're on. Hopefully this isn't the 100th one. I think it will be after the break because I want to do something special for session 100.
Yeah. It's 96. This one.
That sounds about right. Excellent. So let me bring up the turn order because we are mid-battle, and so we shall have to commence further violence. So Kararuk is next in line.
Awesome. So I'm gonna jump in here, stab the fella with my stabby thing.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Sneak attack, yours. Advantage, yours.
Where's your advantage coming from?
Because Pontos is engaged with him as well.
That doesn't give you advantage, that just gives you sneak attack. Go back and start again. No advantage for you.
Oh, but I like advantage.
I know you do. You're a rogue. Of course you do.
Right, okay. Sneak attack. Yes. Attack standard.
Are you
So,
going
the
to ask a
question is-
question?
I am.
Go on.
So these creatures are animated from beyond the grave. They must have some sort of energy keeping them going. Are they fire-based?
They absolutely do have energy keeping them going, but it isn't fire. They are not fire-based.
Spot. Boom.
Oh, unfortunate.
Ah. And then I'm going to use my cunning accent, disengage, and jump away.
Cool. Okay, I am going to click the clicker. Move us on to Monsieur Borin.
Borin can't see anything. His screen is black.
Oh dear. Hold on. Let me... is the whole screen black?
But from the tiny little screen I can see... Where am I?
So you are
Yeah.
here. This is you.
Yeah, critically hitting, loading still.
Oh. I don't know if that's
Okay,
because of your impaired internet or because it's locked up. It does sometimes lock up.
Move me oh god, that's like Pontos and Borin.
So if you want to know how you can get into melee,
Well, I've now just got the grid of the doors and the actual grid itself.
okay, that's a start.
Yep, do that.
So you're going to go around Char to here.
Yeah, around Char in there, and I don't know if he's got any cover because he's in the halfway through the doorway.
Nah, he's got no cover there. He's out in the open.
Oh. I've only got initiative, torch. Oh, there we go. I'm slowly getting there. One. Come on. Come on. One. Well, I thought I'd done one. Oh.
It might be going through. It does take a little while sometimes.
No attribute was found. What do you mean no attribute? Is it? It allows me to click on the target.
Do you want me to try and do
What's
it for you?
called? No, barbaric. No hit. Standard. Yeah.
Hooray! What?
Was that me or you?
His blood type has disappeared apparently. Hold on, let's give him some blood and then we won't get that. I'm sure they had blood last week. Did you mean to attack the guy who was already dead?
Let's move that. No.
I didn't think so.
It's probably going to do a few more of those.
Okay.
Do I have enough action left to... See, I don't have enough movement.
You've only got 10 feet, so you still have some movement left.
Okay, and then I will move here, and then I'll do pro Frenchy leg breaker at this one, but I don't know how to do the throwing weapon yet.
Just do it. Just
Do
attack
I
him.
just-
It's exactly
what do I
the
select?
same. It's exactly the same. Just attack him from a distance. Mechanically identical.
First throw. Actually, I think this might be the second throw of Mjolnir. All right. And then he comes back, and then it's just like, I'm loving this.
Cool.
And that's my turn over.
Okay. I'm going to move on to
Hello?
this. Hello, we hear you. Okay. So.
Anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this will be a fun session. Yep, we heard you. It's fine. Okay, I am going to rush in. I say I, it is not I, it is he. It is he, this terrifying...
Yeah, I mean, if it gets worse, I will just come out.
Right, he is going to rush in,
Hey,
attack with his
Got it.
cutlass sword.
Hello there.
It's Deep! Huzzah! The man of the
Nice.
hour.
Have y'all died without me?
Not yet. just emotionally.
Oh, okay. Well, that was to be expected.
Yep, they've been dark times these last 43 minutes. Dark times indeed.
Oh dear.
Aha! And then we move on to Char.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do something I haven't done for a little while. He's going to go to there, and then he's going to hold his wand in front of him. You know, like how you used to get fire breathers, where they hold the torch before exhaling all the fluid to ignite. He's basically going to do that, and I'm going to do a I've forgotten the name of the spell. Just as it was about to say it. Come on, brain, work.
Is it Burning Hands?
I believe it is Burning Hands. Yes,
Ooh.
as my Genasi once per day one. So it's a 15-foot spray. But fortunately, we have things like that now with the new tools. Where are you? It is. Where's the spray now? I've forgotten whether it is.
It is the little ruler thing. Oh,
Someone.
he's back,
there
ladies
it
and
is.
gentlemen.
Oh.
He is back.
It doesn't do it. So we'll go to the 15-foot. It should Okay, only gets the one, unfortunately. I thought I might be able to get the two.
I was going to say you'd be very hard pressed to get all of them, but
Yeah, I wasn't sure looking at it if I could get the two, but I'll go for that one anyway. But that's right in front of us.
cool.
So it is a Dex 16 save.
Okay, and how much damage is he trying to avoid?
He is trying to avoid. Let me just 3d6 fire.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, computer, work me here. Give me the dice. Oh, fuck's sake. No, I'm having computer issues. Oh. Work me here. Thank you. I hate technology. It'd be 11 fire damage.
Okay. And half on the save. Ping. Oh, he just got a 2. Okay. So he is going to take lots of burning. The stench of burning chemicals and rotting flesh raised to a high temperature fills your nostrils. It is quite unpleasant. He shrieks horribly in his strange Netherese tongue, but somehow survives. He doesn't catch light, but he has been hurt further by the fact that he has received fire damage. Anything else from Char?
Sadly, no. I was hoping I might be able to kill him with another fire attack, since they seem to be so vulnerable to it. But never mind.
Worth a try.
Setzi, do you have heat metal?
No.
That's a druid spell.
Some clerics and wizards can get it as well, but no, warlocks can't get that.
So, on to deep.
Okay, queuing something up for my friend here.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Back in it and already taking the kill stealing bitch award. Let's see.
Bastard. Well, sorry.
I'm sure this will be good for laughs, so I'm just going to do it. I've really got nothing else. Yep, no surprise there. End of turn.
Yep, I think that. I'm just trying to work out a line of sight there because there's an obelisk in the way. It bounces off the obelisk long before it bounces off the back of Pontos' skull. But that works. There we go. Okay. I wish I could remember who had done what. I think this guy is brand new. I think this was the last guy to come out, so he is going to step forward. And he is going to take a deep, huffing breath. And let loose the flies of doom. So let's have a cone.
Deep, get ready. You're going to be needed.
So how far is it? 30-foot cone. That's getting everybody.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, I'm going to have to delete it on both screens. Shocking breach of security.
No. So.
Oh dear! That's a full 23 points of ouchie.
Yep.
That 23.
And nothing for Kararuk.
Yeah, and I don't think there's much Pontos can do about this, no matter what.
Yep.
Well, sorry, he goes down and he comes back up on one because of his.
Yeah. Relentless endurance.
Mm-hmm. And I haven't got access to chew bacon.
So what you're saying is you've nearly killed Pontos here. So what you're saying, Kev?
When I take over, and he's literally got his health in single figures before I've even started.
That doesn't sound like that sounds like a them problem, not a you problem.
I have done Borin's damage.
John, I don't have access to Tube Bacon to do his test.
Okay. Let me fix that. Oops. There we go. You should now be able to do him. I should probably have phrased that better.
No. I heard exactly what you said. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, so Pontos looks very woozy, but just through sheer either determination or stupidity to understand the situation he's in, he remains in his seat.
There we go. Very good. Okay, so this guy rushed up and did the thingy. Trying to remember. Okay, yeah, so if he does that one... don't think he gets to do the other one, because he has multi-attack with his copper sword and his dreadful glare, but I think... okay. I think that's all he can do for now. So he's like, oh no, they didn't all die. Bollocks. Except he kind of says it like this. But with a big, deep, echoey voice, like he's in Stargate or something. On to Pontos, who hangs on to life. How dare you, sir?
And he's going to go there, and he's going to...
Did he go with the pig?
No. There's no room for the pig, so he... dismount his half, so I apologise. I don't
think he can go quite as far, but...
yeah, I can go round to there.
Yeah, you can still hit him from there, so that's fine.
I totally forgot about the half for dismounted. And third time a charm. And then it'll just give a little bit of a tack claw. Where are you? There you go.
Ooh.
Okay. And that's all he can do.
Very good. Okay.
Hopefully everyone else can finish him off before he gets another go.
Something weird
so
happened there.
I like his locusts.
I think I've accidentally changed the turn order. How did that happen? Oh no, I just went the wrong way. Okay. So on to Kamaruk, I think.
Can I walk through some people?
If they let you. I mean, walking through people, if you recall, it counts as difficult terrain. So you could go 5. Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong thing. So, what's your movement?
35, I think it is.
So you can go 5, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can go there.
You're going to get stabby.
Of course you're going to get stabby. When do you not get stabby? Poor old stabby.
I'm going to add Booming Blade to this as well, just for like damage.
Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
Well, furry muffin
Is this one?
indeed.
Does this one fire-based because it's a different one? Might come from a different plane.
He is not fire-based.
I don't know. Oh. Alright.
Anything else from Carrot?
Does that mean my Booming Blade doesn't work? Okay.
It does. You have to hit with the booming blade, I think.
When did you become a warlock with all these misses?
I know, it's not good. And I'm going to disengage and move.
Very good. Okay, Monsieur Borin. With this massive axe, you are really spoiling us.
Does mayo take up a space, or can I just walk through that?
You can walk through the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is ethereal.
Yeah, I'm just finishing him off. One. We definitely need a rest.
Oh, good thing he
Oh,
doesn't
that's
have riposte.
To be fair, I can't even. I don't know if you've taken a short rest between when I left because I got all my stuff back, but everyone's going to need a rest at some point today anyway.
Yeah, we did take a rest, and then we opened his room, and the AoEs of the 4 creatures in there absolutely reamed us last week.
Bloody hell.
We saw how much damage just one of them did a minute ago, so...
So you have defeated your current opponents. So Deep, at some point, unlocked this door, but I can't remember whether he ever opened it or not.
I did not open it.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm sure last time we opened this door, there was a different Nethril that was about to cast a spell on us here with 2 bodyguards, and this time there was 4 in here. These rooms make no sense. The logic is maddening. But I think, how's everyone looking?
I mean,
people want to take 5?
well, Pontos is nearly dead, so I would assume yes.
Right. Okay. Let's try and do a short rest. And I'm going to begin with. I do have enough.
Update.
What madness is this? Oh, that's odd. I don't know why it's saying I don't.
How many did you try to use?
I tried to use 8.
Well, your the character sheet says you've got 5.
Says 5. Yeah. Does that reset when you do a long rest?
Yes, you get back half when you do a long rest.
It updates the character sheet, does it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, no worries. It was one thing I've never sort of looked at on that. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to do that then. It's a little bit better. And then Pontos. According to this, Pontos has only got 5 as well. So,
I think we have done a couple of short rests in this self-deploying dungeon.
oh, that's a good chunk for him.
It's not bad.
And we'll do the same for the pig. And is there a sheet for Chew Bacon, or do we have to manually do it?
He's got a full character sheet. He's got 4 left according to his character sheet.
Okay, I'll do it as 4 then. I'll just put 5 the same as what me and Pontos had, 'cause I thought we'd have the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I thought I had more hit dice than I originally. Oh, I've only got 4 left. Bloody hell! I'm going to have to use all of them. Short rests.
Ooh,
Okay,
very
93.
good.
That's not
Wow,
too bad.
you got 2 10s there. That's bloody brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you have had a short rest, so make sure you press the short rest button on the character sheet, which will restore any abilities that you get back on a short rest. The short rest token action thing only does the hit die part of things. I will see.
Okay.
I'll try and find a way to link them at some point, but at the moment I do not know how. For things ever change.
While we're having this short rest, it's something I've keep forgetting to ask you guys, and I summon my my spell book and the Phoenix quill pen again. It's like if any of you wish to re-sign your name in this.
Yeah, of course.
Let's do again.
I beg
I
pardon?
can't remember what this did. I can't remember what it did.
We were never told.
Just sign your name, Warren. It's perfectly fine. You can trust me.
No. Sorry, last time I agreed to something without knowing the terms, I've ended up with this guy, and I'm waving Frenchie at him.
I thought you liked your lovely act.
Tell me that. I'll ask me that question again in 60 more souls.
Fair enough. So, Deep, are you signing this?
He lists his many royal titles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in my book, I've got those names. Right. Okay.
John, can we check the bodies of those guys? Did they have any goodies?
You can check their bodies if you wish. There are at least 4 or 5 dead ones. So, what's Deep doing? Is he having a good rummage?
Before Deep does a rummage, can I shout, Deep, stop! Wait a minute! These beasties, they carry disease and...
Damn!
Don't touch them. Not me last week.
Okay.
Also, Kalrook, your bow seems to still be in here. We don't want to be leaving stuff behind like we did before.
I thought I picked it up last week.
Did you get that movable rod back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to go east or west?
Well,
I'm completely turned around.
Oh, there.
when we peeped through the doors last time, west looked like a tomb of some sort, but this room we've just opened had other residents in it, so who knows what's behind it. So, but to have 4 guards so active in the like this, it does question what's behind the door they were guarding.
Okay, that's true. All right. Karuk, why don't you open the door? I'll stay back here.
I'll wander down, pressing the light. Open the door.
And the door unlocks.
I stealthily sneak in, looking on the floor for traps as I walk around a little bit.
Well, maybe take the roll before you start walking into the room then, if you're checking for traps.
Okay, a second. You want me to roll?
Yeah. Give us a perception check. You see, if you step on a trap before you tell me you're checking for traps, it still goes off. So
Well, he checks it. He found it.
true. Okay. So you do not find any traps, and this should actually be a red light. Apologies.
I'm going to
Apologies.
shout to the rest of the guys, come on in! I'm going to carefully look around. Is this a
There's a
sarcophagus?
big old sarcophagus there.
Cool.
Slightly ajar.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and try and open it.
Okay. The lid.
Pass that one.
What was that?
Pass that one.
That one what?
That opens the sarcophagus already.
It might be a different one.
Okay.
But yes, the lid of the sarcophagus moves, and popping up out of the sarcophagus
Son of a bitch.
is a grumpy-looking chap with a scepter and a flaming hand, and he would like to kill you all.
I've only got 14. We might be able to kill him in one go.
Disappeared.
Who disappeared?
Okay.
I don't know that disappeared, but it's back.
So, Borin, Chew Bacon, Garruk, Chard. Oh, Chew Bacon. We don't need him in there. It's the big grey boy we want on the table, but that's fine.
So did I hit the wrong person?
Afraid so, but I suspect Pontos probably has a better initiative
Pontos,
than Chew Bacon.
only by one.
I'll tell you what, I will just put him in as if with a bonus of 1. Was it the 15 for yeah, it was the 15 for him, wasn't it? So we'll put it in with a 16 60. Char, Deep, Pontos, Borin, Netherese, Dude, Kararuk. That's all 5 of you plus a dude. Okay, right, on to Char. What you gonna do?
This guy is just going to get some tracer rounds for everyone else to know where he is. And the first one will be a hot shot as I... So that is 4 fire, if that makes any difference behind the scenes.
Okay. Oh, why?
Why?
Why, oh why, oh why does he keep... Would these guys keep losing their things? I could have sworn he had a blood type earlier. I shall give him a new one.
Just let me know when it's safe to carry on.
So, guys, I think after we ran into this guy last time, he went to bed.
Carry on, mate.
Okay, no worries. Just checking.
Little bit of extra Bernie. I just gave him a blood type! Urgh!
You obviously didn't.
I so did.
You let us down. You let anyone watching this down, and most importantly, you let yourself down.
I know. I'm going to hang my head in shame.
I hit 3 times.
There
lads.
we go. See, there's his blood. Right. 3 in a row. What's going on? Who are you, and what have you done with the real Char?
Me and Carrick have obviously swapped places this week, and who woke him up? Why'd you fucking wake him up? And that's me just done.
Okay. On to Deep.
Okay, gonna do something crazy here. Big mayo coming right at you, asshole.
Well, it is a level 6, so I suppose that makes sense.
Wow, that's going to be some heavy smackery there, isn't it?
This sandwich is going to be moist.
Moist.
I'm horrified.
What's wrong with moist?
The word moist is fine. There is nothing wrong with the word moist, despite what
Every woman alive will tell you.
Is it women who don't like the word moist? I thought it was just millennials who didn't like the word moist.
Oh. All right. Smacking him, running like a coward. End of turn.
Run away! Brave, brave the deep, brave the deep, ran away. He was not afraid to die. Oh, brave the deep. Oh, King Deep even. I am having to very quickly put in something that I missed. For I am a fool. And I will... Oh no, I've got some time. In fact, I may not even survive to use it. So, we'll find out in a minute. Fire away. Pontos.
And then here, just move over there in the saddle. So, first off, we'll give a bit of tusk glove. Let's try some tusk glove again. I know he didn't go far enough for the knockdown, but it's still an attack. Good boy.
What?
There was blood. I saw a splatter on the black.
He ain't dead. He ain't dead. I don't know why it's reporting him as dead. That's
give me a moment, and he will be.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, ah, something like,
you bastards! How dare you wake me up and then kill me already?
something like that.
Howard, I thought you checked this room and said it was clean.
It was, but just off a guy. I thought it was pretty cool. There might be some loot in there.
I'd like to make sure he stays dead this time. Could we take his head?
Maybe a different person.
Are you going to search in his box?
I'm going to have a little look and rummage around with my mage hand. I'm not actually going to touch it myself.
Oh, that's very
Yeah, actually,
sensible.
I'm going to get out of the way for that.
Okay, there might be some treasure in there. I don't want to use the hoard button because all sorts of nonsense will come out, won't it? So what I need to do is change the hoard button so that it only rolls it to DM, and then I can turn it into a visible entry if it's not ridiculous. Because sometimes,
or you need like a mid-level kind of treasurable, like a level 8 sort of CR8 kind of level reward, or whatever you want to call it.
well, I mean, the way it's banded is 0 to 4, 5 to 10, 11 to 16, and 17 plus.
Okay.
But so I could give you a CR 5 to 10 hoard, but you would probably end up with like 17 objet d'art and that sort of thing. It's like it's a coffin.
Yeah, I'm not on about hoard, but I'm on about just their own personal loot. But hello there. That's a nice little bit.
Yeah. So that is his staff is made of gold and silver. It's quite an ornate sort of staff. You can see in there rotten ruins of his poor desiccated corpse, blasted to pieces and cut down in his prime by the party before he even got a shot off, completely invalidating the power card script that I put into his his box before before the time came.
That's what we like to see, efficiency.
Very, very efficient. Very efficient indeed.
Yep.
Are you pushing the button?
Press the red button. Mm-hmm.
Ching. Sorry, I'm doing sound effects this week. With my mouth.
Hello.
Ooh, that already looks more interesting.
Stealthily sneak in. I'm going to check for traps where I'm in here now.
You're going to check for traps? Okay. Give us a roll.
Three.
You're saying your phone doesn't overheat when you're on the laptop all throughout the day.
Okay, how do I mute that?
I don't know.
I'll turn it down a bit for now. There we go. So.
That's interesting.
Oh well, if I mute it, then I won't know when he's come back. So we'll just pretend that's not happening.
Or just he'll have to message us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Anyway, yes, you find an interesting room, which has a door to the south, which has a red light. And a door to the north, which does not. In fact, in it is a huge double doorway of stone. It has Netherese Netherese hieroglyphics around the door archway. You can. This looks like possibly what you're looking for. This might be the way out.
Finally.
Come on in, lads. It's clear.
You sure this time?
Yes. Ish. Can you read this door? Does it say anything?
Okay. I will ritually cast comprehend language to see what my fiery eyes can make out.
Okay, so let me do the thing. Why does that not stay on top? I wish that would stay on top. It'd be really helpful if that would stay on top. So you ritually cast comprehend languages, and therefore you are able to understand the hieroglyphs written around the archway.
It takes me about 10 minutes to prepare myself and go through the procedure before my eyes can sort of focus and the words in front of me start to make sense.
Okay, what is everyone else doing in that 10 minutes?
Just having a little chat.
Go ahead, have a little chat. Do you want to have a real little chat, or do you just want to say that you had a little chat?
What was our objective in coming here, and did we complete it? Not asking John. Does anybody remember?
I'm busy at the moment.
Okay, the only one who knows. He's busy.
I think we met some big weird ghost thing that said there was a secret here that we had to go and discover, and then we could get away home.
Okay.
But I think we should. There's a subplot, so we could bring these Netherese back, or try and bring them back, and then we can start a war with the gods with them, which I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it might be cool. I don't know if I see these guys as allies, but
that'd make it interesting.
yeah. All right, that's all I really had, John.
Okay. Your characters would probably remember why you were there, even if you don't. So if you want a quick reminder of some things that have gone before, then I can give you a little memory jog.
Well, if we're going to talk about
Or
that,
Kevin
it's like,
can.
yeah. For my recollection of this, when we was in the material realm, the elf lord in that town, which off the top of my head, I forgot what that town's called. I apologise.
Fairwick.
Fairwick, that's the one. He was, for some reason, all I could think was Arrowtide, which was the other town. But Fairwick, he wanted us to go on to the lower island to see what we could find out was going on with the Netherese, because they disappeared around here thousands of years ago, and they've basically been based there as lookouts. And we went over there, went up the lighthouse, got teleported into the shadow plane where we are, and we're trying to figure out how the fuck to get home.
And in the lighthouse
was a strange, either collective swarm gaseous entity that got swept up in this, and if possible, we can try and get him home as well.
But you also spoke to?
That was the entity in the lighthouse in this plane, but we also spoke to the avatar of the Raven Queen.
Indeed.
Ta-da! I remember things.
But do you remember what they all wanted?
Without going through my notes, the entity in the lighthouse basically would like to go back home to Material Realm, because allegedly that's where he's from. Not 100% convinced, but that's more Kev speaking. The Avatar, he doesn't like the Nethrils because they sort of don't go into the natural order of life and death like they should do. So they're a bit of a blemish on the natural order of things. But I can't remember much more than that without going through my notes.
That's about it. That's pretty good. That's good, actually. We should probably. Oh, by the way, I forgot to give you inspiration earlier for your recap, so it is doubly due now. So I'm going to give inspiration to Char. There we go. But yes, it is good to remember why we are here sometimes. So the spell takes effect, and Char is able to read the hieroglyphs, which are written in the Netherese language not commonly used anymore in the material realm. This whole place, of course, made of reclaimed stone, which is covered in glyphs from this lost civilization. But the archway says something along the lines of, "This is the last vestige of the High Lord of Netheril." The language, although the subtleties of Netherese are probably slightly lost on you, given that you're getting this through a spell, you feel like this is grave language. It sounds like something that would be written on a headstone, but the literal translation does not imply that. So there's
oh god, you've turned comprehend language into Google Translate. Oh god.
Yeah. So it feels like there's something you might not be getting, but yeah, it sort of implies that this might be the last outpost of the ancient Netherese, whilst also at the same time implying that it's a grave.
Well, this seems to lead to the resting area of the Lord of this whole tomb. Do we want to proceed, or do we want to rest up and make sure we are completely fit and able?
Fine, let's go.
What was that? Sorry.
I says, I'm fine. Let's go.
Sort of. Pontos and True Breaking, you definitely see some cuts and bruises on them. Char looks a little bit battered. I'm not sure how Deep and Boren are looking.
Deep looks great.
Well, we know this.
Deep
Yeah.
always looks great.
Deep is great.
Deep is king.
Well, if we are going to proceed, then I just ask for one more minute of respite before we go further down, and I am going to.
These were me melting all over the place.
All right. Are you back with us now, Michael?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Is this not the same door we came across?
No, this right here. There seems to be some the door where it basically says here beyond lays the resting place of the leader of this whole situation.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh. The second wind or not the second wind now?
So if
No,
we're
the reserve.
okay, so if we're going to go in, like I said, just give me a minute, and I'm going to go through, and I'm going to summon Sizzle.
Cool.
Get
Okay.
that going as well. Get all the buffs out.
Sizzle lasts an hour. I'm not sure how long Deep's prayers will help us.
Okay, I am going to pull out. There's Sizzle. Okay. Are you going to go through the door?
Yeah, if everyone is as ready as they're gonna be.
Might I suggest check for traps?
Yep. I shall do that now.
Way.
Perception. Boom, 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 boom. Seems fine.
Seems fine. Okay. Who is walking through the door first?
Oh, you bunch of cowards, I'll do it.
You got the best stealth.
Yeah, I'm going to go stealthy while I walk through the door.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, give us a dexterity saving throw.
But dexterity.
Okay. So. Okay. So basically, there is a cunningly placed trap which is basically designed to garrote people as they walk through the door. You suspect that the idea is, well, you don't have any idea of what to suspect. Why am I giving away too much? No, the idea basically, as you walk forward, an almost invisible garrote tries to take your head off. But because you are a rogue and super sneaky, and you only take half damage even on a failure, and that was a failure, you take 2 points of damage. So basically, it just nicks your chin. And as the garrote wire snaps tight, it just kind of a rill of dust comes off the top of the door frame, and then it just kind of whips away into some kind of hidden place.
Obviously, careful lads, there's a dodgy wire around here. Just sort of giving a little bit of a beard training.
Is it safe? Is it a one and done, or can you disarm it at all?
I'll give it a try. Can I use sleight of hand to try and disarm the trap?
You can. Well, click on your thieves' tools. I think you should have a token action for that. If you don't, it'll be on the front of your character sheet. I can't actually see it on there, so it may be on your character sheet. Left-hand side.
These tools. Yep.
And then click on that, and
Okay.
it'll ask you what attribute you want to use, and you will want to use dexterity, no doubt. There we go. Okay, so you find out where the trigger is, and you carefully cut the wire, and the trap is no longer a threat to people passing through.
Ooh.
It looks like, having disarmed it, now I shall tell you that this garrote wire was designed to decapitate the disrespectful, because you're supposed to go through this door bowing, and based on the average height of a humanoid, if you weren't bowing, your head would get cut off. So it is obviously
Nice.
The penitent man may pass.
something like that.
What film was that from?
That was the Indiana Jones.
And the Last
The Holy
Crusade.
Grail. Yeah.
That such a good movie.
hmm
I saw that at the cinema with my dad. What's that?
And there were no other Indiana Jones films after that.
No,
Nope.
never.
No.
Actually, having said that, the stupid one with the aliens in it, I hated it a lot
Nope.
less the second time I watched it. And the third time, I hated it even less. It's actually quite a good film. It just doesn't really follow up to its... Anyway, let's...
Crystal Skull is better than Dial of Destiny.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. No spoilers. Okay, let's get you into the next room. I do want to see the Dial of Destiny just for a sense of completeness, really. I am going to move the ribbon. I am going to...
Oh dear lord.
Don't panic. Don't panic. So what
Too
you
late, I'm panicked.
what you see... allow me to describe your surroundings to you. What you see is a large room. It is approximately 60 by 60 feet. Is that right? 15 times 5? No, 45 by 45. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This room is decked out in the style of a mausoleum. You can in fact see a number of graves. Sarcophagi with knights depicted on their lids. Standing in 2 rows of 4 on either side are 8 Netherese warriors, similar to ones you have previously seen, with their heavy bronze breastplates and their flesh wrapped in resin-soaked bandages. Sitting on a throne at the opposite end of the room in the middle, you see a resplendent man whose face is withered away almost to a husk. You can barely see anything in his deep and rotten eye sockets. He wears an elaborate headdress and holds a scepter in one hand. Beside him are presumably his advisors, a fiery bastard with a staff, and on the other side an alchemist with various adornments about them, carrying a flask with green glowing fluid inside it. Next to him is some kind of alchemical table or magical table. On it you can see something that almost looks like a hologram. You can see a holographic representation of the room that you were just in. The the man on the throne waves his hand, and the magic holographic representation of the dungeon that you were just in disappears. Next to this mighty king is a Cthulhu kitty.
Can I have a new pet?
This is a what looks like a kitten, but he has tentacles instead of paws. The people in this room do not seem poised to attack you. The Lord on his throne, clearly in charge here. He looks at you with an intent gaze, and he speaks. And hold on, I just need to turn off the background noise a bit, because otherwise that's going to get really overpowering. There we go. We're going to turn off the background effect slightly.
Have journeyed far for this audience.
Thank you, my lord. Who do we have the grace of seeing us?
I am a nameless king, the last High Lord of the Nethril.
As he says this, I will bow deeply to him.
Nice manners.
I don't know.
I do like the dwarven sign of respect or politeness.
How many fingers?
He looks at you. When those of you that give signs of respect, for example, a little bow or a little salute or something like that, he gives a nod, a slightly curt nod, a slightly disinterested nod. But you know, he does acknowledge any signs of respect that you give him.
What were you going to say something, Michael? Oh.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. I thought I had noise. Sorry, apologise.
Found you here. What do you want?
We stumbled across your a way into this realm, and we just seek a way to get back to the material plane. This building looks like a place to try and get answers. I apologise if we have disturbed you, my lord.
Not at all. We love games. You are excellent players. You gave some of my minions an unfair money.
They were very skilled, my lord, but I do not consider what we had to go through as just a game. But if you can help us, that would be appreciated.
We do consider it a game. We are locked forever in a cycle of death and rebirth in this very fortress. Those Netherese warriors that you have bested will be reborn in a matter of hours, their spirits bound to me. So all of this is just a game to us.
That is interesting to know. That is most powerful magic indeed. You are very skilled in the dark magics.
I am the last king of the greatest magical civilization ever known. However paltry this small piece of my former kingdom is.
Anyone who wants to give us a insight check.
Oh yes, we will definitely try and give it some of that.
Give me a second. I'm just seeing if insight is a rival talisman.
And for the comedy,
Charles a bit
factor.
starstruck. Charles a bit starstruck, but deep sees beyond. Sorry.
It's kind of hard to read the facial expressions of a corpse.
This is true. Okay, so okay, most of you are just like, oh fuck, it's the king of the Netherese, Jesus. And some of you probably grew up hearing horror stories of the Netherese civilization, how man's hubris to challenge the power of the very gods led to such a complete downfall, such a horrendous devastation that only the ruin and the desolation of the Netherese remains. But they are, to you, an enormously powerful civilization. I lost my thread for a second there. Sorry, but yes, Deep notices a bit of bravado, because he's saying he's the last king of the Netheril. But you detect that possibly he doesn't quite feel it. So, anything you want to say to the Lord of the Netheril?
Yeah, I'm going to say, oh great, last king. As you've probably noticed, I'm not as observant as my friend Char here. I've had enough dealings with gods and their interference in my life. I just gone beyond it now. But I do have 2 questions for you, if you'd be so kind to answer them. First one, you might like. Four.
Sorry, what was that?
What part did you say 4?
No, I didn't say 4. Sorry, hold on. It's not very clear, is it? He says,
Go ahead and ask your questions.
My first question. How do you kill a god?
Netherese once challenged the gods. Our power was exceedingly great, and the High Lord tried to take the place of the goddess of magic, casting her down and elevating humanity forever. Sadly, it did not go according to plan. It is not easy to challenge gods, but there are ways.
Can you point me in the direction?
First of all, you must become immortal. Like us. That way, you will have time to amass the power required
That's something to think about. My second question is your cat there. I need a new pet. Where can I get one? Can I have that one, please?
Get your own.
Where do I get it?
Cat.
You might be able to help me with my quest to start a god war.
This is interesting. When you entered this room, I saw 2 outcomes. Now perhaps I see a third.
How comes do you see?
You can, if you wish, fight to the death and conclude our little game. It's all the same to me. We will return. Perhaps you will too. Or perhaps the Raven Queen will take you. Either way, if you die here, your soul will remain here. That is the way it works. Or we'll play a different game. Have you heard of the deck of hazards?
Deck of many things.
Historical note, not yet. But
Sorry, historical note.
Oh, sorry.
if you know your Netherese history, you might understand the reference. But if you don't, then we won't worry about it. But if anybody with proficiency in Arcana wants to take an Arcana check, you can take an Arcana check right now. He did specifically ask you if you had heard of the Deck of Hazards, so or know of the Deck of Hazards.
Oh, it found me down. Nice. You son of a bitch.
Okay, anyone else with Arcana? You can't be the only one.
I'm with a bunch of lugheads here, so...
You do have, let's see, not proficient. Oh.
It's unfortunate. In fact, no, sorry. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
And try again.
Cool.
And watch
please do better. Please do better.
I can only the dice are such fickle things, but we do what we can.
Wow. Oh, that's much better.
There we
Okay. So Char is an arcanist of note. And being so, he recognizes the name the Deck of Hazards and associates it correctly, as Micah points out, with the Deck of Many Things. And the Deck of Hazards is a game played by Netherese children. But leftover decks of hazards have come to be known as the Deck of Many Things in the rest of the world.
They're a kid's toy for these people? Sick fucks. I believe I have. Where I am from, it is known by a different name, but I can see the similarities. It's quite a potent item of chance.
So, 3 choices.
You son of a bitch, John. Right, okay. If you excuse us, Lord, so we can just discuss this. Group huddle, quick.
So it sounds like it's either fight them or draw a card.
Or multiple cards.
Oh yeah, one each possibly.
Or
go back to the normal plane with some allies.
as powerful as these are, Alrook, I don't believe most of the civilizations back on the Sword Coast would appreciate the return of these people. Think of your sister and family. I don't think they would particularly fare well with these guys keep coming back.
Yeah, but they'd be our allies, and I'm sure my sister would be quite fine.
Mm.
Then we could go hunting drown, killing gods.
So have a think. Let's have a little break. We started a bit late, so it's only natural we have to break a bit late. But let's take about 10 minutes. Come back at about 25 to.
Okay.
I am going to put us on the break screen, but I'm going to leave it recording as per the aardvarks.
Yep. No problems.
See you in a few.
That's a bastard dilemma, right?
I think it's great.
Cool.
Back in a minute.
See you in 10.
Hello.
Oh, John, what the hell have you set us up with on this? I was expecting maybe a couple of guards, but this is...
Hello.
Hello.
It's a
This
tough
this
choice.
really is a bad situation, no matter what option we take.
Is it? Why? Bring them back. Just go and kill some gods and drow.
We can do, and I'm sure, or I'm hoping that John may have taken that eventuality into account of what may happen going forward if we suddenly bring these with us, and it might upset the elves a little bit.
I mean, it's gonna blow my
It's gonna
blow my plan for the campaign out of the water. But
with just 4 of these guards, and there's none of us, well, most of us aren't on full strength at the moment, and there's twice as many guards, and a spellcaster, and an alchemist, and the Lord, and the Cthulhu. And we all know the cat's going to be the real threat in this situation.
Is it?
But I don't know that. I'm just guessing.
I just realised I was muted, so I was talking, but you guys won't have heard me.
Fair enough then.
Yeah.
But I didn't say anything of importance. I was just laughing evilly to myself. And
yeah, for myself, I think I know which. Pick your poison. I think I know which poison I'm going to go for, but we'll have to see what everyone else feels when we get back.
Yeah.
Feels about what?
I beg your pardon, sir?
Well, you said I'll have to see how everybody feels when they get back.
Yeah.
Fight.
No, I'm not going to fight. We get die.
As I said, we were in a room with just 4 of these guards, and we walked out of there on fumes. Some of us here aren't even on full strength to start with, and there's twice as many guards, plus the council at the top. I think fighting is a bad situation there. We would do it, and we would hurt them, but as he said, they will come back in just a few hours. That seems a fool's errand.
Okay. Can we just clarify with them first how many cards we have to draw, if we have to draw cards?
you can ask. Are you asking?
Sorry, just to be clear, if we do play your card game, how many do we have to draw?
1 each.
1 each. Does the pig count?
No.
Well, I've got this image of like we're all in this huddle, and all of a sudden just Borin's head pops out of the huddle and just asks this question and back down in the huddle. I've heard many.
How many of these guys do we have to fight?
Really?
Poke my head back up and I'm motioning with my finger to the rest of the guys. How many?
I think it's all of them. Yes. It's
You guys
last.
don't get involved, so just the 8.
No, I think it's last man standing in this room, Borin.
Okay, clarification. Is it you guys up there as well, or just these 8?
Anyone.
Okay.
My cat, my advisors, and my warriors.
How about we all just do a surprise attack on them?
No. I'm going to pop my head up and say,
I don't
If
think
we
they'd be
take you
very
back-
surprised. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I'm going to say, if we take you back, can I get the cat?
I'll certainly let you stroke
Nah, I need a new pet.
give that cat to somebody that chooses you.
This is true.
So from what I understand, it's pretty much 50-50 from the deck of many things every time you draw. So there's a 50% chance that all of us are going to die horribly.
From what I've heard of tales of this artifact foreign, there are boons and there are banes in amongst the cards, but depends on if any have been used. It can weigh the deck for people after. It is not always 50-50 as they are consumed until a
Yes, no, I understand that, which is why I'm saying it gets progressively worse. I mean, even if we had 3 successes in a row, that makes the odds for number 4 and 5 just terrible.
there is a multitude of different banes. It is not just now I have met what seems to be the creators of this artifact, and I understand their mindset. It is not just you draw a card and die. That could be too simple and not entertaining. Can be prolonged, where you're hunted by an individual, or you suffer injury, or cursed by bad luck. It can have things not just outright finish you, because I don't believe our host here would consider that entertaining enough, if that makes sense.
Temptation to draw wish.
As much.
I'm sorry, I say we have better odds at all of us surviving fighting these guys than doing the cards.
I think
If I told you the rules of the game.
1 second, do we get some prep time before doing combat?
What do you mean?
I mean, just like all our spells going, how long's Bless take to form?
I don't think that's. Please, our lord, what are the rules that you wish to instruct us on?
Sadly, I no longer have a full deck of hazards. So we are playing a house version of the original game. 11 cards laid out, each of you with a level 1.
So let's either pick a card or bring them back home with us. If we bring them back home, we're all alive, happy days. They always.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my head up. If we take you back, what's in it for us?
You will get to watch us reclaim the entire world.
Where do we sit?
And destroy the devils and destroy the living.
Oh, it's all good up to that point.
I as much as I've in all my studies, when I've heard about these things, it is always keep away from them, keep away from them. I feel that the cards are our best chance for at least most of us getting home and keeping this threat away from the other realms. I cannot see us surviving an escalation with these. If we went aggressive.
Yeah. Why don't we just take them home with us I mean, we can kill him later.
On the gods. Life is a bad joke of the gods.
Nah, you're looking at it too wrong.
Must turn the world of Gladiatoria into a graveyard and mock the gods by destroying their creation. You
Yeah,
ain't as much as I.
I don't want to die.
We can't start.
So bad.
I'm
Come, brother. You despise the gods as we do. Let us sunder your flesh and make you one of us.
I vote for
Ooh.
drawing a card. It's at least some of us can get home, or and we're not bringing these with us. I cannot risk these getting to the plane of fire.
Oh, I can become one. And then I can come back. I could become the Netherese new ruler. And stuff all that out of me.
Even if we fight them, they will come back in a few hours here. But at least they are trapped here, not.
Fine, I'll take a card, but I'm going first.
If that's what you want to do, I will take my chances at the end. If that is the way, but I fear it's the lesser of all of the evils we have to choose from here. Do you think you can take all of these on?
Take all of these on, I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Hey man, me and Deep want to take them back home. It's 2 against 2 just now.
Oh,
Do
really?
you really?
Okay.
Do you really want to risk your home that you've just liberated?
I mean, I guess here's my big concern. Having drawn a card, what keeps them from just killing us? Are we convinced that these are honorable folk?
You seem to be the best at reading people. Your judgment's the better than ours, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I did get a 23 on Insight earlier, John. Do I have a sense if we actually pull the cards, will they honor the deal?
You think, as I said before, you detect a bit of bravado in this guy. They are clearly extraordinarily dangerous to you right now. Whether or not they can threaten the gods and the entire world, you're not sure. But perversely, you suspect that he really does get a bit of a thrill out of games, and that maybe you know he's you know he may just be looking for a bit of excitement.
So, okay. So say we take the cards, we're not screwed over, we get out of this place. Where does that leave us? I mean, what do we have from our ordeal here that leaves us better off than when we came?
Well, first off, we are actually back in the material plane, we can report all of this back to the elves of the condition. There's definitely from all of I've seen the stories and tales of the Netherese, they definitely seem to be more in the decline while they are here, and they wallowing in this shadow plane, but they don't seem to be any immediate threat to everywhere else. And
Okay.
we can then go back and we can then go back and try and get Pontos's foot.
Okay, what the hell? Let's just pull cards.
I curse you, John, for setting us up like this, but I'm interested nonetheless.
So
I'm happy to go last.
these cards, there are 11 cards. Each has its own individual effect.
Mm-hmm.
You are not drawing from the full deck of many things. This is a limited deck.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are the only cards that the King of the Netherese had left after the fall of his civilization. Some of these are really horrible. The stakes are high.
Yes.
But
I will choose this one, please.
you choose that one, okay? If you right-click on it, does it give you the option to flip it, or do I need to flip it for you? I'm not sure what happens for you guys.
Flip it.
Okay, flip
I
the
can
card.
flip it.
Go on.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. What is
Okay,
What does it say?
that? Flower.
that is the moon.
Moon. Okay. Not a bad card.
You're a werewolf.
That is actually the best card that you could possibly have drawn. You have the luck.
Woohoo!
I am going to send this to you. I think I'm going to send this to you as a DM.
They have my backup
In
character.
Watson, sorry, in Discord or via the... Oh, hello. Oh! Oh, it's the best one!
So I am going to. I'm going to roll that. I'm going to roll that D3 for you right now. Two.
Do I have to use them all up at the same time?
No,
Okay.
that is with you. That is with you until such time as you wish to use it. The King of the Netherese.
Right now. Can I...
Hmm.
Can I use one right now?
Can you DM me what you would do with it?
I don't... Sure, hang on.
While Michael's typing out, what order did the rest of us?
Yourselves.
Any order you
Yeah, I
like.
don't mind.
Yep.
I don't mind going last.
So, well, whoever's going next, ping a card. If it, you can flip a card. So, whoever's next, flip your card. Ping.
We'll have Pontos in the middle. So, Deep, do you want to go?
Okay. Probably a big mistake, but I'm going right for the middle.
Okay. So, if you right-click it, it should give you the option to flip it.
Ooh.
The fates.
The fate.
The fates. I'm going to blow it up so that
Topless lady, I like that.
Yep. What's not to like? So far, only good cards. So
Yes.
I am going to message. I'm going to message you directly.
Cool.
I've got my backup character. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Wow.
Who's next?
Might as well have Pontos, I guess.
Okay. I'm slightly worried about this.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to go from top, working away along, and I'm just going to roll a d10, and I'll re-roll a 10. So 10, okay. So cool. 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's this one. So flip card.
Okay. So, I am going to send this one to. I'm going to send this to. Okay. I haven't read it yet, but 1 second. So, I'm sending this to Kevin on behalf of Pontos.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to read this on my phone. So.
Okay, that's actually quite apt. That's doable.
Can we ask each other what we've all got?
Well, we can see the cards, but we don't necessarily know what they do.
Yeah, I'm going to say that if you've picked the card up, then you know in your heart of hearts what it means, but that is not necessary. Other people would not know having looked at it. So far, nothing awful has happened.
Okay. Do you want to go next, or do you want to go last?
You go for it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's roll a d8. Let's leave it all to fate. 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is this one. Goodbye, Charles. Nice knowing you.
Okay. That was for Char.
Yes.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay. Yep. I'll tweak that in a little bit. That's fine. I just draw the card, and you just see me smile at that.
Okay. Right on the card now.
It's your turn, yeah. Which one you picking?
Either that one or that one. I'll go with this one. Skull.
Oh, fuck.
Is that skull?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I guess that's not good.
That's 5 cards drawn.
Good.
I intentionally have not looked up the deck.
Make a draw one.
Okay. You are back in the throne room. You have each drawn a card.
Mm-hmm.
You all know what those cards do, except right now, for Kararuk, the Lord of the Netherese, he sees that card turn.
may interfere. Those are the rules. The start card is drawn. The avatar of death approaches.
What? What do you mean?
So,
Don't-
The avatar of death has come to fight Kararuk.
To fight me?
Yes?
That's Tarek or
Okay.
all of us?
No, just Kararuk. If anyone
Well,
else
that's what I
interferes, if anyone else interferes, other avatars of death may appear.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I remember this guy.
You remember
Oh.
this guy from where? I made him today.
No, no. I remember, like, I've played with the deck of many
Vampire.
things before, so I know what.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
the avatar of death stands, awaiting a fight.
I'll walk out. See. Between me and you, big boy. And if I win, I get that cat.
if you win, I might just give you the cat.
I'm not
It was
favorite.
nice meeting you, Karuk.
I bow. See. Well, I'm going to meet the gods one way or the other.
Okay, just need to check a thing. So, 1 second, I just need to reply to a message very quickly.
Picking my spells. What gonna do?
And you won't be getting any backstab, I don't think.
Oh, no, am I?
You.
Oh, actually, I might.
Um, there we go.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
And
You got this, Karuk. You've killed enough dragons. You should be able to kill this guy on your own.
yep, you've killed a
Kill
few dragons. Now you must kill death. God.
Well, you pretty much did that with your doppelganger before.
Yeah, that's true. This is different. Alright, do I have to roll for initiative?
Let's see. I think we better roll initiative. Okay. I mean, I was dimly aware that this card might come up. I was fully aware this card might come up. Of all the people who could have got it, you are probably the best one.
Did you actually know where the cards were? Were they face down and you randomised them?
I did not know which was which.
That's cool.
I removed some of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these you actually picked quite well. So what's that
Well,
say?
most people did.
Oh, I got Moon. We got
Huh?
Comet. Moon, Comet, Balance.
Don't look them up. Don't look them up. That's very meta. Don't look them up. That will spoil everything. Just look at your own one. So, okay. So, Death reacts first. He bows to you. He reaches out with his skeletal hand and kind of does this.
Go on, Garrett, you got this.
I'm just going to give him a bell and say, we meet at last. I've met your brethren upstairs, so I guess it was only going to happen at some point.
So I need to have a scary voice for death, don't I? A different voice. What can be the voice of
Skeletor.
death?
I'll get you next time, He-Man.
I may have picked completely the wrong voice for death. If this sounds ridiculous, hold on.
One. Greetings, Carol. We meet at last. You have sent many people to meet me. And now we meet face to face at last. Come. Let us battle.
I'm just going to bring her on next dance. I'll send you back to the fiery hill that you came from.
I do not come from hell. I am in all places at once. He rushes forward. Sorry.
He rushes forward. And he swings his scythe at you.
More cowbell.
Okay. I'm going to take half that damage, please. By. Where's my uncanny dodge?
Very good.
Where is it?
Tarek.
There you go. So that's 28. Oh my gosh.
So you'll get 14 back.
Ooh.
I don't think you're going to. I don't think we've got a good chance of reviving you if you're killed by death.
Yeah, let's hope I don't die. Alright, so I'm gonna attack back with this. Don't get stealth, don't get snake. Is it fire based? Because I need something to keep him going.
Because he came from the fiery pits of hell.
Exactly.
He doesn't. He walks between the two. He's not evil or good.
Whose side are you on?
We know
I'm-
which side he's on.
I am sorry, he is not fire-based.
When he talks, he only talks in capital letters, and he's just a guy doing his job.
Yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use disengage. I'm going to run over here and hide. I'm going to stealth over here and hide.
Oh, okay.
And let's go stealth. Oh.
You can back you forward.
No.
When you've finished, you put
Okay.
that back, please, with the charger. Thank you.
That's good. So, you are hidden.
Awesome.
Oh, that's it, isn't it? God, I was waiting for the attack.
Running away from death, like all good rogues.
Oh, you cannot hide from death. Where are you? I will find you.
So, since he does not know where you are, I am going to roll a d8 for the direction that he will search in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He floats over this way.
No. It's not here.
Cool. Alright, so from here, I'm going to cast Binding Eye on Death.
You're going to cast...
Binding Ice.
Oh, okay.
Runs Binding Ice, so I'll just put it in the chat.
It's a 30-foot cone. He's more than 30 feet away.
Ah! Alright, I'm not going to do that then.
You're going to read the... You're going to win the Read the Damn Spell Description Award. We don't have that one in this group, do we?
It's definitely for a group if they've got multiple sorcerers and wizards and warlocks. It's just like...
I'm going to cast Blur. It's
Okay.
so.
Very
So
good.
hidden and blurry. Awesome. So I guess because I've cast Blur, I'm invisible now, yeah?
You're not invisible, no.
No, I am visible. You can
Oh,
see
yes,
now.
you are visible.
Yeah.
Casting the spell will have revealed you.
Yep.
But he will have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else from Carrot?
No, because I've got a satellite spell. No, can't do anything. Fun.
Okay. Bonus action?
I'm going to hide.
You can still move as well. You haven't moved. All you've done is use an action.
Yeah, I'm going to hide again.
Okay.
So if I'm hide, can I still be bloody while I'm hiding?
Can you?
Still be bloody while I'm hiding.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Your body becomes blurred, shifting and waving to all who can see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Yep. So, but you know that is not affected by you moving. Casting the spell revealed you, but if you move somewhere else and hide again, then you'll be hidden and blurry.
Cool. Sweet. I'm going to go up the angle stealthy again.
He Dark Soul forward roll behind the next bit of cover.
Yeah, using Fear of the Wild, or blended into the shadows and do a little bit of a run, a little bit of a fucking cover.
Curse you, Karuk, hiding from your fate when you constantly invite it.
One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he goes this way.
Where is he? Where?
Awesome. So now, I'm going to cast Rain's Binding Ice on him now. Da-da-da.
Foot cone.
So when it says cast at what level?
You can upcast it.
Yeah, you can upcast it if you have spell slots higher than level 3. If you upcast it, then the cold damage goes up. Woo! I just threw my fidget spinner. I've done that many times this week.
Max out. Max out.
Yeah, so my max is at 2 or 3 then.
I don't know. What spell slots have you got?
I've got. Sorry, I can't really read it. Got 3. Is it 3?
Hold on. I
got
am
3 spell
coming
slots.
to help
Level
you.
2. Yeah, it's going to be level 2, I think.
Yes, you have... Oh yeah, you only have level 1 and 2 spell slots, by the look of it.
Oh.
Okay. A burst of cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. It gets him. Let's make a 30-foot cone, shall we? See if you accidentally zap anyone else. So, I think you might be about to zap some other people.
Each creature, not enemies.
Sorry.
That's all right. Didn't get me.
Okay,
Fight for
so
my life here. You guys just watching.
would anybody in that cone please take a... Is it a save? On a failed save. So everyone has to take a Constitution saving throw. So Death is going to take a con save. Hold on, I need to...
I hope you don't start this fight.
So, oh dear.
Pontos is going to use his the fighter reroll. Is it resolute or something?
Indomitable or something like that.
That's the one.
What's the DC? Because it's showing up as DC 0 and it shouldn't be.
It'd be 8 plus proficiency plus your intelligence score.
That's 12. 12 plus 3. 15.
So 15.
So Pontos passes. Death does not pass. You shall not pass. So can you roll 3d8 cold damage, please?
Indeed, I can.
Okay, so Death has taken 17 cold damage and is hindered by ice for 1 minute. So I am going to use that marker there. Also, anyone else who failed their saving throw will also take that damage, I think. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and is not hindered. So anyone who passed the save only takes 8 points of damage and just goes a bit. I will leave you to do your own. The Nethril warriors just get rhymed in frost and don't move. They do not respond. They are under orders not to get involved in this battle, and so they just get little icicles on them.
Cool. So does that mean Death can't do anything?
Well, it means, let's see,
a
a creature hindered by ice has speed reduced to 0 on a success.
That's it.
So he can't move for a minute. Is that it? Bloody hell! Okay. Kararook has frozen Death to the spot. Okay. Hold on. I think I might have been slightly premature there. So you've done an action.
Mm-hmm.
You still have movement and a bonus action. We should make sure that we make use of all of your abilities.
Yep.
You are literally fighting Death.
So can I come up here and as my bonus action take... I've not pulled a weapon, right? Can I get my longbow out, please?
Cool. You can get your longbow out as an interact with an object action. So,
cool. I can still hide.
So you don't need to use your bonus action to do that. You can still hide, I think. I don't think you did anything that would prevent you from doing that.
Cool.
Okay, that was a natural 20. So,
so 5. No, it is my turn.
hold on 1 second.
I think this would have been more, well, not necessarily more interesting. That's the wrong word, but I think it would have been interesting to see how Pontos or Borin would have faced against an avatar of death coming towards them. Char would have just been shitting himself and running as fast as he could.
That's quite fun.
Emptied out every single superiority dice, action surge, everything.
I don't have those tools in my box. I just don't have those tools in my box, I'm afraid.
I'm just curious, could Frenchie eat this guy? What would happen if Frenchie fought him? Would he suck in the soul of death? I think he's chaotic neutral.
Hello, sorry. Oh, Monsieur Borin, this does not have a soul. This is an elemental being of immense power.
Just checking.
Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you for that. Wow, that's much worse.
That doesn't sound good.
Don't worry, I am committed to a path. So, Kararuk enters the shadows. We move on to the Avatar of Death. The Avatar of Death does not know where you are, nor can he move. He is going to shoot in a random direction. 1, 2. He is kind of shooting in the right direction, completely by accident. So, I am going to give you the better 3/4 of this d20. So if he rolls above 15 on this d20, it's coming in your direction. Did I say above? 15, 16, 17?
You said above.
I did? Okay. Just over the top of your head, a blast of necrotic power flies. So it just kind of goes, bashes into the, that should have been a line. It kind of shoots over your head and crashes into this, this column here.
Alright. Got a question for you.
Okay.
I've got a lightning arrow. I've also got a fireball trap from the Fleety.
Have you still got a lightning arrow?
I've not used it. And I'm trying to find it.
You've never used it? Blimey, you've had that since Lost Mine of Fandelver.
Never needed to. So which
Pontos
gives me the most...
and Chew Bacon might want to get away from death.
So which gives me most damage?
I think at this point, both Pontos and Chew Bacon are kind of on first name terms with death, the amount of times they've been right on the brink.
I reckon a fireball is going to give me more damage than a lightning bolt. So I've got a trap. How can I use it? Nah, I'm just going to use it.
You took the vial that contained the fireball spell from a fireball trap you took from a chest in the fortress in Into the Jaws of Death, didn't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to shout to Pontos and Jimmy can run, and I'm going to poof the fireball trap vial at death, disadvantage and stealth. Don't know if it makes any difference, but
I am going to treat this as if you are casting the spell Fireball.
Yep.
So that is an AoE effect. Right, alright. So the what is the standard for the fireball trap. I'm going to say it's DC 15. So can you roll 8d6 of fire damage, please?
8d6.
Yep.
Here's first 6. And there's next 2.
But I don't know why you did it that way, but okay.
Because on the little grid, I don't have.
It's 37 anyway.
37. He actually takes 37 points of damage. There we go. Oh, I just changed it to 37. Oops. Hold on. What damage did you do him the first time?
29 and 8. Oh, the very first time. Give me a second. 17.
Okay. Minus 17 and then the actual number.
Minus 36.
37. So minus 37. Enter. There we go. Okay. So death is a little bit singed, but he was held in place by binding ice, and you just fireballed him.
Yep.
I think I would be a foolish DM if I did not say that melted the ice.
Yep, no, I understand. That's absolutely fine. I'd rather that happen than he get lots of damage. And
So you have performed an action.
Yep,
What's next?
My cunning action. I'm. Give me 1 second. I'm obviously going to run and hide. So here's my stealth check. Great.
He just rolled a natural 1. He gets a 23. There is no justice in the world.
This is what I was telling you, John. When he gets the reliable talent, it is just pull your hair out of you, son of a fuck.
Can I ask one more question? Is this guard dead, by the way? It's been iced and fireballed.
He was dead when you got into the room.
He's even more dead than.
He is. I would say that almost nothing else in the room is really affected by what you're doing. This is a titanic battle between life and death. Death floats this way, looking for a Kararook. He can't seem to find you. He's very annoyed. On to Kararook.
So I'm going to pop up. I'm going to shoot him. Nobody.
So you were hidden. That means you do get sneak.
The rogue could literally hide from death.
Sneak attack. So this is my lightning arrow, but I've not got an option for it.
No, because it's a spell. It's
okay.
It's not an arrow. It's a scroll of lightning arrow.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I'm just going to use my normal for now. Just one out, yes, please. Big attack, yes. Advantage, yes. Bump. So 33. Yep, 33 damage, yeah.
Apparently. Was that a +1 arrow? That was a +1 arrow. Okay.
So I'm going to use my cunning action to hide and run! Scale. Down.
This time, he seems to know where you are.
Oh no, that's me.
He does have... You are blurry, though.
Yeah.
He swings one way, then the other. But he doesn't hit you. That's a bit annoying.
Awesome. It's not. Okay.
I see you, Carol.
What was that?
I see you. I know
Not
you
for
want
long.
to go with me. I know how tired you are. Your quest for vengeance so long. You have flirted with me for a long time. Wouldn't you just like to lie down and die?
Be honest, not right now.
Kara would you just kill Death so we can go home?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Alright, so what I'm going to do this time. Ah. So I can't run away without an opportunity of attacking, can I?
No.
That means I can't hide either.
That means you
Oh,
can't.
alright, so. Interact with an object. I'm going to drop my bow.
Okay.
I'm going to stab him with my ice dagger, but I'm also going to attack with green flame blade as well. That's
Okay.
like, so let's do that first. Boom.
Don't touch him up, knock him out.
Standard. Oh, no damage, no stuff. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Oh, I don't know why the fumble thing didn't come up, but I think you had better click on the fumble table.
John,
Yeah.
if I use my inspiration so Kara can re-roll that, would that count as interfering in the fight?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Let's say not, because that's you, a player, donating your inspiration to another player, not Deep actually interfering with the fight.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Come on, you inspire him. Go on. Carrick,
So-
Carrick, he's our man. He can't do it. He's dead.
I think I might be dead after this. No sneak attack, standard. No. One.
A miss is better than a fumble.
So then I'm going to disengage as my action,
Okay, yep.
and I'm going to run. 35, isn't it? Run up here. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. You want to come and join me? And I can't hide because I've used my action to disengage. So
True.
me, I think.
Death flies after you on silent wings.
Engage the Benny Hill chase music.
Okay, that's enough. No, no!
Finish him.
I know it is hard to resist, but
Dun, dun,
Don't forget you still got the blower up. Don't forget you got the blower up.
wow. It's a good thing Blur is on, because that would have been a crit.
Why do you fight so hard? There is no need. You
Quite
can't
like-
see the end. Why not now?
Quite like the idea of killing death. I think it's a little bit of a turn on, to be honest. And on that, I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to run away. I'm going to hide.
Okay. Oh, action and bonus action just to get away. Okay, Death isn't sure where you are right now. So Death floats about. Karuk is 32.
Yeah, I'm gone. Alright. And then I'm going to cast.
I know you can't really hide. You will fall into my arms eventually.
Do I know where my bow's gone? Oh yeah.
It's on the floor over here.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay. You can't because it's a concentration spell. Unless you want to drop concentration on Blur.
Wow. No, alright. No, this is going to be painful. I'm going to die. I'm going to run down here using the shadows. And stay hidden. So I'm going to go and get my bow back.
I don't even know where you've gone. Don't even know where you've gone. There you go. So,
That's how
30 feet.
sneaky I am.
Okay. So, you didn't cast the spell. Did you give yourself the spell slot back because you're concentrating on Blur? So you ran down here. That's your move action. Now what?
In fact, I can dash, can't I?
You can dash.
Something like that.
That's an action.
Yep. So I'm still hidden.
Probably not. Not if you're
Okay,
moving
never
at
mind.
full pelt.
Alright, that's me done.
Okay.
Let's swing at him, Karuk.
What was that?
Swing at him. Finish him.
Finish him.
Oh, yeah. He's going to kill me.
Wait, can he get advantage on Death if he goes across from Boren?
It's your time.
Damn it! You and your bloody armor class. Okay.
Alright, so since he can see me, I'm going to have to just stab him with my ice dagger. Adding booming blade if I hit. Do I get a sneak attack?
Depends
Because
whether anyone else is
Boren-
joining in with the fight or not, I guess.
Nah, I don't think they're joining in, but there might be a distraction. I'm getting sizzles here.
Technically, there are allies within 5 feet, so...
Yeah.
You're very quiet, Michael. I heard you talking, but I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I said the desire. I mean, because Karuk is beating him so easily, the temptation to fight and beat Death is very, very strong.
You can't run away like me, I'm afraid. So do I get a sneak attack since there's allies by me? Giving me inspiration and happiness?
That's up to you. You can take advantage of there being an ally within 5 feet if you want.
Oh god, this is gonna snowball.
Is he dead? He must be dead.
Was just hoping that you would
Yeah.
break the rules.
That's impressive.
Another
think we'll call it there for today.
Mm.
Because
Who's he going to be going after? Who interfered?
technically,
Sizzle!
Yeah. Sizzle.
I'm going to decide that with a random roll of the dice, I think.
Oh, God.
Okay. That's interesting.
Somebody should volunteer as tribute,
Yeah,
Oren.
who volunteers as tribute? Okay, so this clearly isn't going to be resolved today.
I've missed a step. Why is there a second death arrived?
Because for boring for Karuk to get the backstab, he technically had to have an ally within range that was almost engaging in the fight too, and so because of that, a second death has appeared.
Can't hear any of it. Someone type it down.
I'm not typing all of that shit. It's part of the game mechanics.
Okay, so let's do some awards. We did start a little bit late, so we've run a little bit late. Let's do some awards.
Just let it be Sizzle so we can die and then the death guide goes away.
So
I think Death must be nearly dead. I must have nearly killed him.
So basically, in it, he got activated by accident.
sort of. Still counts though. Okay. Whenever the DM gives you a choice.
Right, so
I mean, it's gotta be Kara killing Death.
he hasn't yet.
Oh, I thought it died.
No, it's still going, and a
Oh.
second one has joined the fray. Okay, first kill. Who did the first bit of killery?
First kill was boring because he was a kill-stealing bastard. Nah, to be honest, the kill-stealing was deep. But
Okay, so first kill was Borin then.
yep.
Cool, very good. Okay then, kill of the week.
Kill of the week. What do we kill this? Finish off those mummies. Then there was that warlock wizard thing that we just jumped on.
He had a very it's the word ignominious. It wasn't good. That poor chap. He didn't even get to fire off his magic wizaroo. Oh,
Not sure. If I can't think of any sort of real standout kill on those. So if anyone else can think of anything,
neither can I, to be honest.
No, I don't recall anything major.
All right. Well, we won't award that one. If we can't think of anything, then we just won't do it. Yoink.
deep.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'll set it all on fire, get it right down on fumes, and the cleric just goes, "I bless you." Oh, it's fallen down.
Okay, kill from the grave didn't happen this week, as far as I recall. Why is it changing? Go back. Curse you, you slideshow of doom. Okay.
One last thing before we move. Remember, I had the booming blade to as well.
Just try and think of you.
The damage dealer, there's going to be Calric anyway, because you got 58 on that crit right at the very end there, before even thinking about the booming blade.
Yeah, we've still got booming blade to add to that.
All right.
I should have forgot about.
Put that in the chat notes so it's there for next week.
Possibly.
Oh, you're writing it too. Good. Okay. So today is the 7th, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Best supporting role. Who been doing the supporting in the roles?
Didn't really get round to supporting because we
Hey,
sort of.
Chris, who found a way to help you?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say Deep stopped me fumbling and losing a weapon or something.
No, that is true. That Deep with the inspiration on
Fight,
you,
bro.
that was good.
Excellent.
Just fist bumping you there, Deep. That was an
Mm-hmm.
awesome thing. Thank you.
There.
Very good. Okay, fumble of the week. I don't think there was one.
Was avoided.
Yeah.
The death card?
Right, role player of the week.
In a weird way, I think Harrook trying to play hide and seek with Death is the most roguish of rogue things to ever sort of rogue.
That is quite roguey.
I'm an edgelord, but oh shit, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm an edgelord.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? I think that might be a Kararook as well.
Well,
Yeah,
it could be whoever. If Borin just summoned a second Death.
Or was it Fizzle?
Can't believe my
Hmm.
little pet would do that.
I was using him as cover. He's a big fella, this Fizzle.
I think it's a bit unfair to blame that on Sizzle.
Sizzle, sorry.
Because,
Okay. In that case, I did freeze people as well.
yeah,
Yes, this is true. Yep. Yeah, you did actually freeze some of us.
Yeah, I got hit by that.
Sorry.
Give it to Kara.
I suppose if whoever joins in can aid killing Karuk's one, and then Karuk and whoever joins in can fight the death again. 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Pinkish and I'd actually put as possibly as Pontos because he technically went down, but his Orc resilience saved him on that.
True. Okay. We'll go with
Let's
that.
fight death. I'll fight death next week.
And if anyone else joins in, then even more death. Death. Shower. Death.
Okay. I know how it happened. Karuk's attack pushed him back, and he fell onto me, and then Frenchie accidentally poked him in the back. So he, by accident, I was just like, "Oh, for God's sake!"
Oh no. Okay. Well, I think we'd better call it there. Next week we will not be here because I will be having a week off because next Thursday is my birthday. So I shall be.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I'm being kidnapped. I don't know. I don't know where I'm being taken. I have no idea. But Michaela is taking me somewhere.
The front lines in Ukraine.
Wow, that would be an exceedingly unexpected thing. I'm expecting to go somewhere and come back in the same day. Could you do Ukraine and back again in a single day? I'm not sure, but yes, I will be away next week, relaxing and enjoying getting increasingly old, and yeah, we will be back the following week. So the 21st. We shall be back again to resolve this battle against actual death, or at least an avatar of actual death. Have a good one, folks, and see you then.
Easy.
Charles.
Figure it out.
Right.
Cheers, folks.
Bye.